Okay, we're just about ready to do the value scale using the 6B pencil. And we're going to create a value scale. A value scale is a scale from dark values to light values. Just using your pencil to create the values. Values are the lightness and darkness of a color. You can create beautiful three-dimensional drawings using beautiful values in your drawing. So what I'm doing right now is just using my pencil, going back and forth and creating values or tones from dark all the way to light. I'm going to do it again, another layer on top. This time I'm going to put a piece of paper so I don't smudge my drawing. And I'm going to go back and layer. You use a very light touch when doing this. And you just layer back and forth until you get the darkness that you desire. Also, I want to show you the way I'm using my hand. I'm not drawing like I would write, like that. Instead, I'm resting the pencil loosely, so my middle finger is like kind of bracing it, and then I guide it with my index finger, and then I move my wrist. So I'm resting my hand on the paper right here, and then just moving my wrist, which moves the pencil. And I guide it with my middle finger, I rest it on the middle finger, guide it with my index finger. Now everybody's going to have their own way of doing this, but this works for me really nicely. You'll see that I'm turning my pencil. I turn my pencil, I just do it automatically, but I'm turning it to keep it kind of sharpened all the way around so it doesn't get dull on one side. Also, what's happening right now is there seems to be a little bit of grit in my pencil. Sometimes when that happens, I just go like this on my scrap paper and try to get rid of it. You've all bought nice quality drawing pencils, so you shouldn't have that trouble. But every once in a while, you'll get a little piece of grit. This is a very relaxing thing to do, the value scale. You can fill up your whole sketchbook page with this, so you can practice. I'm going to call this my darkest value. I'm going to make it a little bit darker. So I'm not pressing hard. If you press hard with the pencil, you mess up the surface of the pencil. It gets real shiny and very ugly. You want all your values to blend right into the next value. So I'm going to call this one my medium dark. And I'm going to call this one my medium. I'll be talking about squinting a lot during this class, and I squinted just now to see if this area here was lighter than this area, and it is. So I'm going to call this medium light. This will be light. And let me see if I can get it a little bit lighter. You can see that I'm using the white of the paper to make the lightness. I'll call this the lightest. Okay, and then I move my paper if I want to work over top so you don't get pencil on your hand and then you don't smear it around. Value is the lightness and darkness of a color. Okay, I'm going to just do another one just for the fun of it, because it's something I love to do and it's good practice, and it's a little bit of good art therapy too. Makes you just relax. Okay, so in your sketchbook, if you want to put your name, the date, and maybe a little quote or something to remind you of this little lesson. And I'm going to say today was a sunny day. Okay, so you can practice this, and in the next lesson, we're going to be adding the value scale to a sphere and making that look like a three-dimensional sphere sitting on a tabletop. Alrighty, see you soon. Good luck.